Wake up, victory's mine. On top, still on the grind. Gotta go get it right now. Holla at me if you with me. It's time.
I thank the stars above. I know that we're gon' make it.
It'll take all we got, we gon' make it. Show the world that I shine in our greatness. Keep it real, never gon' fake this. So we make it.
Peace, guys. Peace and balance to you all. I want to say sorry in advance. I haven't been on my channel like that. But I'm not gonna say that I will from now on, or you know, whatever. But I did want to make a quick video for you guys, just because I was just like chilling or whatever, and I just started thinking to myself and just observing, you know, nature and all my environment, so to say. And with everything that is going on in the world right now, we can easily get caught up in things that we don't necessarily want to get caught up in, but just because of environment, we allow those things to affect us in a large scale. And I just wanted to tell you guys that you don't necessarily have to ingest everything that is around you. And it's not bad if you look at a situation and you're like, well, I'm not gonna give my time and energy to that, and I'm just gonna allow myself to focus on this one thing so I can move forward. Because I know a lot of people may feel as though if you don't support Black Lives Matter, if you're not participating in this whole shenanigan with wearing a mask, with this fake COVID, if you don't, like, you know, comply to whatever is going on in society, then you immediately feel that vibration of judgment, and that can get really heavy on your heart, you know, especially if you feel like, if you take shit seriously, you know, in a sense. And I know a lot of people take shit seriously. So, you know, this video is just to tell you that it's really important in this day and time to actually peep things. And if you feel as though you feel obliged to do something, it's okay, because I've been put in a situation where, you know, I have felt obliged to do certain things, like go out, and I couldn't even get in a restaurant without wearing a mask to get some food for me and my son. So that was one, you know, experience that I've had, because when this whole thing happened, I told myself that fuck y'all gonna lose customers, matter of fact, and the only customers I'm gonna have is people that are, you know, rolling with this whole shit. So I was just getting my food online. Like, I wasn't stepping in those stores because I already knew what was, you know, what the deal was. And I just found myself one day in that position where I had to actually go inside the store because I was out and about. So it just made me think that, like, this whole system is set up for you to comply to a one mindset, to a one set of rules, to a one consciousness. And there's multiple consciousness that we embody as individuals, and there is a reason why we are born alone. There's a reason why we think the way we think, you know. There's a reason why you can't think somebody else's thought. There's a reason why you know, you have characteristic of your own, even though we all share these things. You know, we all share consciousness itself, you know, but we embody different aspect of it. We share love itself, but we express different aspect of that, you know. And with everything, there's that yin and yang, there's that good and bad. So it's all about, like, you know, just knowing what things are, and don't just look at things at face value. You know, take your time to actually truly observe. You don't really need to read a book. You don't really need to, like, you know, do much. You can, and that comes with its benefits too, because it's power in that. It's power in everything. It's wisdom and knowledge in everything. But what is necessary for you reside within you already, and it takes you actually focusing on you wanting to better your own self and wanting to, like, you know, be the best version of you without feeling like you have to do that for somebody else. You know, you feeling comfortable in your own vessel, you know, you feeling you not getting too lost in this body neither, because that's what kind of like keep a lot of people, you know, closed-minded, because they kind of look at this body as though is like who they are in general, and they do everything to desire this body. So, you know, just stay in this, have a really like loyal relationship with yourself, okay? Like, because that's really important, especially if you're not there yet to a point where you can be like, okay, I've done the work, even though the work never ends. But you got to a point where you're like, okay, I've been through all these steps, I've done the work throughout all these things that has happened to me, and I've, you know, overcome them, and I've gained wisdom out of them. So therefore you can now be like, okay, yeah, let me include something else within my life, because you know it won't affect you as much, and or it won't like and you also understand that everything will enhance you. Any experience that you have enhances you, and it's all your choice. But yeah, I'm kind of like all over the place, because it's like different things coming at me right now, like that I like feel the need to share with you guys. But you know, overall, like, you don't have to comply to anybody's rule. You don't have to like comply, you know, get lost in anything that you may see and may think is real, because it's not. Like, and I know a lot of people don't want to listen to that. People are tired of people talking about gaining your power and, you know, all these shits. You know, everybody's, you know, riding this whole conscious wave. Not everybody, to be honest. There's some people that are still like, you know, back there. But yeah, like it's all mindset, man. That's all that matters. Your mindset is the most important thing. Just know everything that you need is within. And I'm not gonna say meditate, I'm not gonna say anything, you know, because everybody has their own way of accessing their selves, you know, to access the power within them. So I can tell you something that I do, but it might not work for you. And if I tell you that one thing that I do, how will you ever discover what works for you? Because you're going to try it and you might do it and attract something in your life that takes you further from you finding out exactly what it is that is for you. That's why when you listen to people advices, you know, when you listen to it, you have to make sure that it aligns with you. It resonates with you, because if it doesn't, it can put you on a whole different path that you don't really need to be. And a lot of people don't really understand that, because people get too attached and get in the feelings too much, you know, like people just take offense to everything. You don't want to fuck with them, they take offense. You don't want to have anything to do with them, they take offense. You tell them something, they take offense. Whether you speaking your truth, you know, or standing up for yourself, they take offense to that, because nobody really wants you to win. Nobody, like, when I tell you, people will tell you, I want you to win, I want you to, you know, succeed and everything. And if you tell them, okay, this is who I am, this is what I need in my life right now for me to succeed, this is like the type of mindset that I'm on, this is the type of person that I do not want to be around, so that I can actually get where I need to get at. But you tell somebody something like, they'll be like, then they'll switch up, because that's like, people don't truly know people don't know the true meaning of love. People don't know the true meaning of understanding. And people think that everything has to be sweet and pie, and things has to be fake in order for things to, you know, be in constant balance. And balance is not about fakeness. Balance is about truth. Balance is about, you know, being open, being aware, being you know, on your shit, being true to yourself and being truthful to others. Like, it's okay if you don't like somebody. It's okay if you mad, if you sad. It's okay if you feel any kind of way. It's okay if you speak your truth. It's okay if you feel the need to like yell or some shit. It's okay if you feel the need to take a certain part in your life. Don't allow anybody, and I mean anybody, to kind of like derail you from actually you accomplishing those things, because you are on an individual path, and that path was aligned with you before you were even born into this existence, because you allow yourself to take those roles. You allow yourself to even come here to have those experiences. And I know there's a lot of things a lot of people talk about, how this world is a matrix, and how it's not real, and how like all those type of shit. And one thing I'm gonna tell you guys, even me speaking right now, like, you don't have to take my words, you don't have to take anybody's words. It's all about resonance. And the thing with words is that first you have to understand that we are lost, because first we utilize this language. Second, again, with that positive aspect of words and language, it allows us to tap into actually true power, because our true power comes out through vibration, and that vibration, we kind of like, the energy that's carried within the world that we pull out is what allows us to actually understand where somebody is coming from. Because if we weren't to have that connection with ourselves and have that vibration, rise up above us to come out with the words that we express, then we wouldn't be able to communicate. Trust me, we wouldn't be able to understand each other. That's why French people speak French and they understand each other. That's why English people speak English and they understand each other. That's why German people speak Germany or German, and they understand each other. And if the two communicate in different languages, they're gonna be lost as fuck. They're not gonna understand each other, because it derived from their connection within, and like what they resonate with, allow them to communicate that. So we have to understand how powerful words are. We have to understand how powerful words are, and how like you need to be at peace with yourself. Yeah, you guys, you need to be at peace with yourself. Okay, do the inner work. Stand up for yourself. Stand up for your truth. Okay, focus, like truly focus, because there are certain things set in place to derail you. And I'm going to keep repeating that, because it's really no joke. People look at this life as face value, and sometimes I have to force myself to go lower so I can be able to experience this realm of reality. Because if it was for me, then I would just stay right where I'm most comfortable at, which is in my cells, within my cells, exploring different aspects of myself to tap into my different powers that I possess, and sometimes I'm able to express it, sometimes I'm not, because certain things are not meant to be said, certain vibrations are not meant to be put out there at a certain time. So again, like, just know it's a lot of things going on right now that you may look at it and you may think, oh, whatever. Oh, yeah, Black Lives Matter. Yeah. Oh, yeah, COVID-19. Oh, yeah, just going on with regular shit. Oh, I gotta work and pay the bill. I don't got no money. You can worry about all that, but just know that things are not what it seems. And things are set in place to derail you, to attract your essence, attract your attention. So you have to always put yourself in a position where you're able to live actually be able to peep shit. So you don't get derailed, so you don't get distracted, so you don't get manipulated, okay, by these energies out there, these frequencies, these entities, because entities are frequencies, different frequencies. You carry different energies, different entities, you carry different frequencies. You carry different frequencies. So, like, I'm not, like I said, I'm gonna repeat myself sometimes, and that's okay, because I don't know what I'm doing. I like to repeat myself sometimes because some words are triggers, and certain triggers allow certain parts of your cells or certain aspect of yourself to open up so it can expand your awareness on a certain thought or a certain, whatever it is. So when I repeat words, it's usually just that, that's what I'm here for. I ended up like coming more closer to who I am. And I didn't know it would take certain experiences for me to actually be able to access those awareness of myself. And one tip I'm going to give before I even move forward. For you to be able to access certain part of yourself, you have to remain silent, okay? Because you don't have to always ask the question. You don't always have to think hard on something. You might be focused on doing something else. And even if you put that intention out there, like, okay, let's say you want to become more closer to yourself, or you want to have access to your power, your true powers, right? Don't focus too much on, okay, I want to have access to my power. I want to have access to my power. I want to have access to my power. Because you're going to realize at some point, if you keep doing that, you're going to have access to your power, but it's going to be taken again. Like, it's going to be taken again. You're going to receive it. It's going to be taken. But if you put yourself to a position where you're like, okay, I know I have powers. God damn, I'm that queen type shit. I was about to say, but I'm that queen, if you resonate with being a queen or whatever. I'm that goddess. If you resonate with being a goddess, I'm that bitch. If you resonate with being that bitch, and just know that once you have that awareness, you can have access to that anytime. You don't have to even ask. You're going to say whatever is necessary for you to be said at the moment, at that point in time. It's not with everybody you're going to be communicating with. It's not with everybody, because you have to understand vibrations. And I know I'm all over the place again, but don't worry about it. Only get whatever you need to get from it. Certain things are not meant to be said, so I'm just saying whatever is meant to be said. But yeah, understand vibrations. Certain people are in your life to upgrade you. Certain people you are not meant to fuck with. Certain people you are meant to fuck with. And that's just the reality of things. Certain people you are meant to let go of. Certain people you are meant to attach so you can learn how to let go again. So that you can have an experience and become an expert in whatever area of your life that you haven't mastered yet. That's what relationships are for. There are people that comes in your life that are, utilized by certain entities. Because I used to even be this type of person to be like, everything happens for a reason. No, everything don't happen for a reason. Everything happens that you allow to happen. That's the reality of things. So if you feel as though you're in a situation and you feel stressed out or you feel sad, it's because you allowed yourself to be in that situation. You allowed that situation to happen. So if you already know that, you know how to rewire your brain to work for you. Okay? Because that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to wire your brain to work against you. That's why you constantly think about dumb shit. You constantly think about things that are unnecessary. You constantly be thinking anyways when you don't really need to. The brain is meant to be utilized when it's necessary. The heart is meant to be used when it's necessary. So is the body. But we get so attached to the physicality of things that we allow things within ourselves, our mind, our heart, that does not really belong, and it takes so much space to where as though it doesn't allow you to have access to that which you actually need. So I'm telling you, be careful what you allow yourself to. Be careful who you allow in your space. Be careful who you allow in your mind, in your heart, in your soul, in your body. Truly be careful. If some people actually you have that vibe towards people, you're like, I I don't even really want to, mess with this person. Like, I really don't see myself messing with this person, and you kind of like, well, damn, like, if you play a character, like, you don't probably talk to them, you kind of stay, on your side because you already understand vibration. And they kind of people that need to confess, like, oh yeah, this person don't like me or don't fuck with me. And you just have to take it for what it is. Like, I'm not telling you to hate anybody. It's okay to not like. There's a difference between hate and not liking somebody. Hating somebody is the opposite of love. Not liking somebody is what's in the middle, that which allows you to create that boundary between the two, between love and not and love and hate, because I don't hate nobody at all. So if anybody comes across this video that may know me, okay, out of anywhere and got to this point, I do not hate you at all, okay? The reason why I might not communicate, the reason why I might not, talk to you, or the reason why I kept my distance is because I understand vibration, and I understand that I'm a wise ass spirit. I'm a wise ass old spirit, and I embody that now because I know that now. Before, I used to be kind of skeptic, like, I know certain things, but I'm still young, so like I haven't had much, but I've had many experiences. Not just in this lifetime, but in many lifetimes, that allow me to have access to certain wisdom, to certain things that most people might not agree with because they're lost in worldly things. And like, when you get to that point, you have to allow yourself to say, what you know, right? Because this brightness is like, anyways. I'm just going, man. You have to allow yourself to say, I know what I know. You know what you know. So you know what you allow yourself to participate and what you don't allow. So again, like, I'm getting a sense that I need to cut this video now. I said what I had to say, and I didn't say what didn't need to be said. But what you should take from this is you are the key, you are the way, you are the truth, you are the light. Like, it's like, man, they're trying to take you away from yourselves, and you can't allow that. They're turning your mind against you, and you can't allow that. They're utilizing your heart to get at you, to get through you, and you can't allow that. You cannot allow that, because you play a big part into something that you may not even realize, even though it's such a small part. It's such an immense part of the switch that needs to take place. And like, for people that actually understand what I'm saying, like be ready. Like, be ready, be in your position. And it's no type of like nonsense, because like, it's all in the spiritual. Remember what I'm saying, it's all in the spiritual. Whatever is going on is all in the spiritual. Forget about the physical. Don't get attached to whatever is going on and you trying to, relate or whatever it is. You are not this body. You are the essence within the body. And even the essence within the body is connected to yourself outside of the body. So you are not truly within the body. You are not truly outside of the body. You are in between these two realities that you get to experience on the subconscious and the conscious level. And that unconscious part of you is what allows it to connect together so you can have the best of both worlds. But they don't want you to have the best of both worlds. They want you to have the best of their world so you can work with them. This sun just came out. See? Right. The sun even agrees with me. Like, y'all need to be on your shit. Like, and I have to like speak the way I speak, because some people actually like don't understand things sometimes, unless you like this. But hey, what I'm saying is not really meant for everybody to understand. Like, you take what you take from it. Just be prepared, and don't wait for anything, because things are not gonna happen, but you waiting for it to happen. Like, is it gonna happen yet? No, it's gonna happen regardless, eventually, and it's better you just start to get closer to yourself. Erase the color glasses that are put in front of you to keep you blinded from the reality that is actually behind those colors. And I'm not talking about no skin. It can be that. But frequency, again, like words carry the same frequency, and it applies to every single thing that utilizes that word, that utilizes that frequency. And it goes through sound, not really the word, but the sounds that it makes. So understand, take off the color glasses to see the reality that truly is. And you're going to see the reality that it truly is effed up. You think the reality that you're looking at is all painted, painted beautiful, like even with everything that is going on, it's all painted beautiful. That's why you feel attracted to it. That's why you feel compelled to act upon it, because it's a beautiful picture that's being painted. Whether you might look at it as something that is bad happening, it's a beautiful picture in the spiritual realm that they're putting out in the physicality. But looking outside of the physicality, whatever is going on in the spiritual plane, it's some ugly shit that if you start to perceive it, you'll be like, I don't want no part in none of this nonsense. No. That's the time of mindset you'll be at. And people are gonna look at you crazy. People are gonna not understand where you're coming from, and that is okay. You know why? Because it's all about you. It's all about me. It's all about you. It's all about us. It's all about we in it, and individually. And as a collective, we make it happen. Just remember that. We make it happen as a collective. So be careful. Be careful what you allow in your mind. Be careful what you allow in your heart. Be careful what you allow in your soul, in your spirit, in your body. And only allow things in that resonate with you. And that's where it will get you. And whatever resonates with you will get you closer to yourself. Trust me on that. Cancel out the noises. Cancel out the voices outside of you. People judging you. People thinking the way you acting is opposite to them and they don't like it. Cancel that shit out. It doesn't really matter. They're just here. They're being utilized to derail you, to focus on unnecessary things that you don't really need to be focusing on. So I'm gonna leave it at this, guys. And I hope you guys took something from this. And I was just called to just speak on this, and I did. So may you execute, and may you be in peace.